Patricia, and I'm the owner of TCJ Management Company Limited, which has two brands, TCJ Events and TCJ Academy. TCJ Events, it's a full planning event management service business, and TCJ Academy was recently launched to help teach people basically what I know about planning events. So I actually got into events with zero experience. I was given the opportunity to work as an event coordinator under our then tourism company, and after that I decided I really wanted to get into this. My experience prior to that would have been smaller family events, but getting a taste of events in the corporate world was what really spiked my interest in it. So I did it for a few months before I decided to go pursue my master's degree in event management, and then a whole new life was birthed after that. I got into it from the corporate side, and it's what I've been doing for the last 9 years on my own, and prior to that I would have been 5 years under a company. As an event manager, an event coordinator, as anybody in the event industry, there are a couple soft skills that are very critical to how we operate. I will say my biggest one really has been patience. And just learning to deal with different people with different personalities and different tastes, because at the end of the day we're in the business of people. I have to manage people, and then we're also there to create an experience for people. So learning how to deal and manage with different types of personalities has been one of the biggest things for me. Professionally, it has allowed me to upskill in a field where I didn't even know all these different areas existed. People see events and think it's just, the pretty decor thing, but one of the areas that really interests me has been dabbling in tech. Coming out of COVID, I would have had to spend a lot of time understanding how events can still happen in the virtual space, to the point where I even looked up formal training and education. So I now have 2 certificates in that space as well. But I genuinely love tech in events now, and I think that I have a team that is growing and understanding the operation side of it, I really want to get into more in tech. So I think apart from the personality development, the soft skills on the professional side, event tech is one area that I'm very interested in. This field, since entering event, this field has opened so many different doors for me, but I think the best part has just been meeting different people, different spaces, different walks of life. It's just been amazing. You just never know who's going to be the next client to call you. We have worked in medicine, we have worked in arts, we have done, it's just been very unique, and that's one of the things I love. No 2 jobs are ever the same, even though the foundation and how we execute is the same. That difference, working with the different industries that we do, it really helps. We go deep and we understand, and because of that, I think it keeps us on our toes, because then we have to understand our clients' language to be able to serve them a lot better. It has allowed us as well to work with some pretty exciting people that I think, it's like once in a lifetime opportunities, and for that we are extremely grateful. Entrepreneurship is no joke. It is not easy. Again, when I started my business, I had zero experience, zero training. I didn't know how this thing was going to go, and it was literally learn as you go. Yes, along the way, I have gotten the coaching to help me lay the foundation, and then as I have accelerated, I've invested very heavily in myself and just understanding the different requirements of running a successful business. So entrepreneurship has taught me that you have to be extremely resilient in this space. You have to be able to not just understand how a business works, but understand what is best for your business. What works for one person is not necessarily going to work for you. Entrepreneurship teaches you that you are dependent on yourself. Whatever you do or don't do is going to affect you and your business, and you are ultimately responsible for how your business grows. As we are now in the process of scaling and building the team, it's now I am not responsible for other folks. So entrepreneurship can be you alone and you stay as the sole person working in your business. But in the event space in this industry, there's no way I can do this on my own. A team is required internally and externally. So entrepreneurship for me has now been learning to adapt from working for myself and by myself to now working for myself with a team that is now dependent on me. This event management space is very dynamic, and the future, if I have to be very honest, I'm not 100% sure. As I mentioned early, part of me, the space I'm in now, is just wanting to help other people who also want to be a part of this industry. I think, and coming along, I have realized that there might be some misconceptions and just misunderstandings in terms of how this industry works. You can be part of the industry in so many different forms. Not everybody has to be an event planner. Not everybody has to be an event coordinator. We need different pieces of the puzzle to make the whole picture. So I am in a space where now I just want to help, I guess, spread the gospel of events and just help people understand how this industry really works and what are the different areas that are available to you. Event production is not decor. Event production is not sound. It's just a whole bunch of different things coming together to make one beautiful experience. And I think for us now, it's not just training my team and honing their skills, but it's also helping everyone else who approaches us interested in working with our team and just learning from what I do. I think that's where we're gonna take the brands next. People look at events and think it's, oh my gosh, your job is so fun. How do I get into events? And what I would say is, get your foot wet. This is an industry, this is a field where you absolutely have to love it, because on those tough days, it can be a lot. And your passion is what is going to fuel you through everything. Yes, you can have all the jargon and the methodologies and know everything by the book, but when you get into the field, if you don't genuinely enjoy what you are doing, it's going to be a bit hard to survive. So anybody young thinking about it, I'll say get your foot wet in different areas. Understand what are the different pieces that you might fall into. See where your passion, see where you feel most alive when you're working in it, and then hone your skills there.